Shore. She's the captain of the year 16, went through undefeated. Scanlon. Oh, Van Dyke slips. Oh, Tahuna
That's
picks
not
up.
good. Not good to have a slippery court early on in this game.
Bizarre start to the game.
It could have been from the tears in that anthem, I tell you what. It was emotional.
Tahuna, though, quickly into her work. Oh, but Van Dyke is trying to catch the attention of the umpires. The game goes on. Gerard.
The players will be wanting an early touch here just to settle into this game. And if you're a shooter, you want to slot that goal nice and early and with accuracy.
Oh, good effort from Scanlon. Just been called, though. Oh, first up miss there for McMahon, and she's been called for the contact. First blood, Casey Williams.
Tanya, it's quite unsettling, isn't it, when you miss your first goal?
Yeah, and I tell you what, she timed that beautifully. She made Terrell McMahon wait and hesitate and therefore miss a shot. Outstanding.
Australia hasn't been pressured in this tournament, so if Silver Ferns get off to a good start, they'll feel the pinch.
Ellis called for the contact. Oh, great effort from Gerard there, but she'll have to come back. So an early break for New Zealand.
She'll do the confidence of the Silver Ferns so much good.
Oh, but backed up by a tall pass from Wilson. Gilsonen.
Yeah, Wilson looking sideways there. You've got to turn, you've got to look down.
Nice pressure, Scanlon and Williams.
Oh, she's just put her foot out of play. Williams looking for support. Oh, great pressure from Cox.
Nice backup, Wilson.
Oh, and an early miss for Van Dyke as well. And called for the contact.
An example of nerves. They'll stay with the players for a few minutes until they ease themselves in.
And up goes the chant. We heard this last night.
Nice zonal defense from the Silver Ferns, marking the spaces. Australia struggling to penetrate.
McMahon spinning back to Bomberto. Across back to McMahon.
Catherine Cox finding it hard to find the spaces. Casey Williams covering her extremely well. It's a good matchup for Williams, Cox.
Huge lean from Williams.
How's the distance there, Tanya?
I don't think it was too bad, actually. So Dalton Hines, we're not sure where it's going to call. It could be 2 feet, but they've got to run with it.
So much pressure on these umpires. You have to have neutral umpires in the final. So therefore, you're not seeing the best that the game has to offer.
We've seen a few random calls from them in the past, so these girls know that, though.
Scanlon, yes! Oh, and the crowd don't approve of that call either.
Yeah, that's
Bomberto
unlucky.
on the edge of the circle into Cox. Two all.
Nice ball to Hannah. She's playing with a lot of confidence. Happy to feed Van Dyke from a long distance.
Yeah, that's her second big one in, and she's fed it well.
It's a difference, isn't it, Tanya, from the Silver Ferns mid-year? They weren't confident in Van Dyke, but that seems to have changed.
Yeah, and if you can do it from the centre pass, it makes life a hell of a lot easier.
Oh, lucky touch there from McMahon. Ah, lovely shot from Captain Cox. 3 all.
Just keep your eye on this battle, McMahon and Scanlon. Scanlon has actually had some very good games against McMahon, and she started this game well.
Oh, nice work there from Wilson. Just was patient. So both defenders will be out. So the goal's now coming with the centre pass. Australia with the throw-in. Oh, great work there from Casey Williams. Jumped the shot.
Yes, this defensive unit of the Silver Ferns, they've had a very good tournament. And they've started off this game extremely well and could be the key here.
We saw McMahon and Cox take a while to settle last night. Same thing is happening again.
And as I said, Australia haven't been pressured during this tournament, and it means so much when you've been confident and in form and suddenly you're up against a team that's challenging you.
I tell you what, the Silver Ferns have got that feed into Irene, humming along.
5-3 New Zealand.
This is the Silver Ferns of old. This is as good as the team that won the World Championship just 4 years ago.
Wilson on the edge of the circle. Around comes Van Dijk. Umberto looking, finding his sister. Quick hands there.
Yes, the first time Umberto's found herself on the edge of the circle. Such is the defence from the Ferns.
McMahon tidies up.
Casey Williams, an outstanding distance down here. Look at that.
She's having a wow of a game, Williams. She's feeling confident and having a go at everything.
Gets a pat on the bottom from Cheryl Scanlon, saying, "You go, girl."
Right, smile from Williams there. That's how much she's enjoying herself.
Bonus contact.
Wilson skillfully just getting a hand, managing to tip that ball out. Throw in New Zealand. Oh, Tahuna goes for a scat.
Contact, centre.
They're contesting everything, as you'd expect. Oh, and Tahuna down again. Gerard being called by Chris Campbell.
She's playing such an important role in this game, Tahuna. She's quite a foil, working well out front, luring the defenders away from Van Dijk.
Look at that jump from Monia Gerard.
There is no love lost down there.
Oh, this defence on the centre pass. Laura Umberto, nowhere to go.
Australia called for 10 contacts, New Zealand 6.
Scanlon now to play, contact.
Gilson. Oh, good work, Lennon. Back we come. McMahon. Seymour just going offside as she did that. There'll be a free pass inside the circle, Australia.
Kath, the defence on these Umberto sisters is unbelievable.
Extraordinary. If they can keep that up, then Australia are really going to struggle. Great work, Seymour and Scanlon.
Wilson. Oh! That was a bad piece of timing by the Ferns. Australia with the throw-in. Oh! And away comes Gerard again.
Great hands, Williams.
Fell the way of McMahon. And that's the break back Australia were looking for.
Frustrating for Silver Ferns. The ball's falling Australia's way at the moment. Williams is just hunting. She's coming off Cox looking for any ball that she can put in on the edge of the circle. Nice feed, Umberto.
Steadier play by Australia then.
Yes. We're all tied up. 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 7-all.
Bonus contact.
Oh, great leap by Wilson. Contact by Monia Gerard.
Aren't they having a wonderful battle there? Both very physical.
I think she's having a battle with the crowd too.
She'll love it.
Having to look back, but it works nicely for the Australians. McMahon. Scanlon just called out for obstruction.
Oh, nice work, Australia. Use of the triangle.
Oh, great shot catch from Cox. 8-all. The Aussies running at 80% for the shooting. 89% New Zealand.
Starting goal defence.
Both teams very patient, happy to throw the ball around. They're not making too many passing mistakes.
Farners obstructing wing.
Tahuna not wanting to shoot that. Neither does Van Dijk.
Contact. Wing defence.
Risky play, really. You run the risk of losing the ball. But
Yes. She's not like a Cox, is she? She won't shoot from that long range. Van Dijk, as we all know, loves it right under the post.
just like that, but doesn't Liz Ellis do well there? And she's won the throw-in as well.
And Tahuna's going to need to come in and have a shot. She hasn't had one yet. Take a bit of pressure off Irene.
Sucking.
The Ferns are doing so well defensively around this transverse line, but Australia are patient, and the Ferns defence will get frustrated if they keep working it through.
Centre penalty pass.
Casey, if she can time that for half a second longer, she's got
On the ball,
McMahon.
ball defence, motor out.
Both defenders out.
In the middle.
So Australia hit the front. Just under 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 9-8 and with the centre pass.
Break wing defence.
Gerard doing a lot of work through the mid-court, helping out her attack line that are struggling to get it through. Great recovery, Jodie Tahuna.
Fortunate for New Zealand. Van Dijk losing a footing there before.
Yeah, it's like things are a bit skitty down here, but Tahuna took that centre pass and she was down there for that loose ball. Kath, I can report that was about 1 foot.
Well, we know Liz Ellis tries to push the limit. When you've got umpires who aren't used to the speed of the game at this level, sometimes they do make mistakes, and that's what she'll be hoping for.
And we see there Tahuna passing off again to Van Dijk. Tahuna has taken just 1 goal in this game so far.
Contact centre. Down is contact wing.
Now a little bit nervous to shoot there. Cox under the post.
New Zealand.
It's where Ellis will light Van Dijk out of the circle.
Oh, Ellis hits the deck. Ellis there calls for the contact.
Van Dijk was lucky to get away with that.
What a wonderful battle those two are having. They're just going for everything.
Yeah. And both teams now really settling into their rhythm. 12-10, a minute and a half remaining in the first quarter.
McMahon, Scanlon.
Oh, gosh, misunderstanding there. Scanlon going the wrong way. Here come Australia.
Scanlon working overtime in McMahon, but McMahon is that good that despite the intense pressure, she's still riding this game, doing her job for her side. Oh, Williams, good effort. You've got to have a go at those.
That's another break for Australia. 13-10, just over a minute remaining. Time has been called, though, I think by Cheryl Scanlon.
Do you think this is a planned timeout, Tanya, or do you actually think Scanlon has an injury?
Yeah, I think it could be a planned one. I tell you what, my heart rate is up down here. These girls have come out, they've come out firing. Casey Williams is hunting, but her partner, Catherine Cox, I tell you what, is a cool customer down here, and she's slotting them from anywhere.
I just get the feeling, Tanya, that the Ferns will have to be at their very best for the entire duration of the game to win this one.
Yeah, you're right. I think any laps, in the space of 2 minutes, you can go down by 5, so they have got to maintain it. I think Jodie Tahuna's doing a sterling job, but I reckon she's going to need to come in and shoot a bit, vary it down there. The centre pass defence from the Silver Ferns is phenomenal. They're forcing that first phase. The Aussies are in trouble.
Yes, you look at the lineup for the Silver Ferns and you can't find too many weaknesses in it. Everyone seems to be contributing, but at the same time, Australia is still leading by 3 goals.
Yeah, you're right. I think the Silver Ferns are slowing them down. They're putting on a bit of a low zone, but Aussie are still penetrating through eventually and are being very patient.
So Cheryl Scanlon just retying her shoelaces, back on court, and will very shortly back for the final minute of the first quarter.
Advantage break. Wing defense. Advantage offside goal attack.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
She's as good as any athlete.
Just that one tops out for Cox. That was terrific from McMahon.
Pressure from Australia from Bonberto.
Good loose ball from Langman.
Every player having to work so hard to break free from their defensive player.
They need to score off this, New Zealand, if they want to get a goal in before the end of the first quarter. There's only 18 seconds remaining.
Contact, wing, front.
Gilsonan just caught on the edge of the circle. Oh, Tahuna not wanting to shoot.
Bonus contact.
Oh, dear. They really should have done more with that, New Zealand. As we go to the end of the Pines, gives the ball to Laura Langman. We're away.
And I can report one change for the Silver Ferns, Jolene Henry to wing defence.
It's an interesting move, Tanya. I actually thought Julie Seymour was doing a very good job on Laura Bonberto.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, so let's see what she can do.
And here's a turnover to Australia. That ball went through the hands of Jodie Tahuna. And here they come. Gilsonan. Oh, nicely done by McMahon. Laura Bonberto.
Let's watch her performance now that she's got a new opponent. Seymour stopped her from getting on the edge of the circle. Great work, Scanlon. She's in fine form. Great footwork. You're never going to get totally on top of McMahon, but if you can turn the ball over a few times, then you're doing your job.
Wonderful shooting from Catherine Cox, and that gives Australia instant break in the second quarter.
Contact, wing defense.
Jolene Henry called for the contact.
Henry will want to get her hand on the ball nice and early just to give herself some confidence and feel as though she's a part of the game. Wow, it's all happening there. Scanlon and Cox.
Oh, well done, Cox.
McMahon's not having a good shooting day, Kat.
No, she's been a bit down on form in both these finals, but she does so much work around the court.
And look at that, all over Cheryl Scanlon McMahon. Never stops. Australia's got this lead out to 5. Oh, lovely ball from Dean Wilson. Jack embraces Dalton Hines and will get the penalty shot. So Australia with the pass, 4 goals the difference.
Yes, the Ferns need to be careful here. They don't want to let Australia to go out too much further than they are at the moment. They've got a 4-goal lead.
Oh, nice stretch, but too close, says Mr. Campbell.
Second goal defense.
Yes, sometimes it's frustrating, Jenny. You think you're 3 feet, you probably are, but you need to adhere to what the umpire is saying. So if they're saying move back, that's what you have to do.
Wing attack, penalty pass.
Oh, look at that from Australia. That was fabulous defence.
Oh, Gilsonan working hard on Langman.
Penalty pass.
That's almost impossible to do. That's magnificent.
One defence out, one on her own. Liz Ellis comes up with the ball. What a freak.
Yeah, that'll kill you for the Silver Ferns. 2-on-1 in the circle. You have to make the most of it.
Oh, and that's a lovely feed.
Goal defense. Yeah.
Let's
Have a
look at this again. This is brilliant.
Netball smarts.
Barnes got behind.
The old lesson, you can't be caught standing. You've got to move into that ball.
Barnes up, up,
So Australia stretch out to a 6-goal advantage and make that 7.
Yes, you watch the Ferns heads in defence. They're moving everywhere. That is the speed of ball from Australia at the moment. Scanlon and Henry Langman really need to tighten up.
Oh, Tahuna again not wanting to shoot.
She's going to have to slot a couple down here, Kath.
Yeah, absolutely. But she's playing well enough. Her confidence is up. She should take on that responsibility.
Gerard from Berto. Gerard again through the middle.
Bonus contact win.
They're just not wasting ball, Australia. Oh, McMahon.
Casey Williams called for that on McMahon. Oh, she's grimacing there, but
She'll be right.
yeah,
She's a tough cookie.
Good. Shocking.
It's interesting, you look at the rebounds. It's 5-1 to Australia, yet they are the shorter defensive and offensive players.
Contact, ring defense, penalty pass.
Man, contact rather out of the circle. Oh, bounce off Gerard.
Tahuna's got to shoot this.
She'll need that for her confidence.
So New Zealand desperately looking for a break here, but McMahon down to Cox. Oh, nicely taken.
Bonus contact win.
Terrific lane, Casey Williams. Here's a turnover. They slow when they get to the seam, New Zealand. She didn't look on balance, did she? But the rebound is there.
That's all you need.
So Van Dyke mops up that one. 19-14. Oh, gee, there was not enough air on that.
Yes, that was a pass under pressure.
Oh, Henry!
And Gilson saw her coming.
Bonus obstructed.
I tell you what, we've got it all down here. There's some phenomenal play going on.
Six minutes gone in the second quarter. Australia ahead by 6.
Bonus obstructed.
Both shooters out.
Bonus obstructed.
Australians haven't had one bad pass to date. Incredible statistics. They're very patient.
Oh, nice work, Scanlon. Oh, but gee, hold your breath.
How are you finding the form of Wilson against Gilson and Tanya?
Yeah, they're not doing anything wrong. She's putting some good feeds in. Gilson is tight on her, though. I tell you what, they're having to go back to the transverse line a lot. Look at this. They're keeping them off the circle edge.
That's what Tahuna has to do. Keep cutting in front of Van Dyke, putting the shot up.
Back to 5. New Zealand pass. Oh, jeepers.
Yes, you can't afford those misunderstandings at this level.
They're getting the first phase on the centre place easy, but it's that next phase that Aussie are just completely shutting down and we're having to look sideways.
Yes, they're really struggling. They need to change. They need to add some variety to their game, the Silver Ferns.
Showing Australia. Oh, beautifully done.
Barnes break wing attack.
Look at those shooting stats. Australia just at 72%.
Hard to believe when the shots look like that.
And it looks like Tahuna, a knee.
Time is called.
And it doesn't look that bad, so maybe it's a timely time.
And you wonder what the Silver Ferns have to do. Should they make some substitutions? Do they need to change up their style of play? Tans, you've been there before. What do you think?
Oh, look, it's not like anyone's doing anything wrong. Casey Lucy Williams, Cheryl Scanlon are doing their best down there, and they are getting the turnover ball. We just have to score everything as if it's goal down our end, and we're just making just uncharacteristic errors.
Yes, I think Tahuna needs to come into the game a bit more. She's moving well. She just needs to start putting up the shot. She's only scored 3 games for the entire match. You just can't rely on Van Dyke, because she's been reasonably well held by Liz Ellis.
I think in that centre pass too, Kath, you know, we're getting that first phase, but we need to get it more central so that we can head down the middle of the court. We're getting it wide, looking sideways, and then they're coming through for the intercepts, the Australians.
Yes, it looks like that's their game plan, Australia. Push the Ferns wide, make them struggle over that transverse line, and it's working to date.
And the crowd certainly making the most of this break. We saw shots before of a very happy Jamaican team. There they are. In fact, that's the Malaysians there.
It's a wonderful atmosphere. It's a
Girls from
atmosphere.
Taranaki. It is a carnival. Tahuna's right. Everyone's coming back to court, and it'll be New Zealand centre pass.
She's finally got one.
Gee.
Oh, that's interesting.
That must have been in front of you, Tanya.
Yeah, it was, and I don't know what Dalton Hines was doing, but hey.
That's what you expect, though, isn't it, when you don't have your top umpires out there? You actually time, Jenny, before you play to make sure that you understand that the umpires will make calls that confuse you significantly, and that's certainly happening here tonight.
Yes, it must be frustrating for players knowing that they're not going to be umpired by the best.
That rule needs to change. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. All teams put themselves out there in top physical condition, and they don't get the best umpires in the game.
Australia now out by 7. 6 minutes remaining in this first half.
Ferns really struggling to get on the edge of the circle. That's better by Langman.
Look at this pressure from Australia. Tight.
Oh, nice ball, Wilson. Just good timing.
Centre.
So that's Netball charging toward the ball.
So what can New Zealand do with this? They desperately need a break. Oh, lovely looking from Henry.
And that's her strength, Kath.
That is her trademark, and that's what they need to do. Something special, something different to ignite their side. That may well do it. Relishing the opportunity. Beautiful ball in.
So New Zealand with the centre pass. They need to capitalise.
Nice drive, Langman. It's where they need to be, on the edge of the circle.
Oh, terrific carrying from Gerard.
Let's see what Tahuna will do with it now.
Pass.
She was just taking her time, making sure we're back to a 4-goal margin. Into the final 5 minutes of this first half. Contacts are interesting, 32 called against Australia. And look at Scanlon.
Great work.
And she wins the putter. It came off McMahon. In fact, it's a contact against McMahon.
It's where there's value in Henry. She had her hands over the ball, deflected it, and Scanlon picked it up.
Kiwis must maintain it. They must score now.
Very important stage of the match.
Inching their way down the court.
I'm just waiting for someone to put it into Van Dyke.
You cannot kick it in this game. But how well was that done by Ellis? She's having a ripper of a game. Van Dyke will always score goals, but Ellis will always give her team a chance.
Oh, just about a look of desperation there on Gerard, but away they come. Gerard again to McMahon and into Cox.
Well, she's holding her own, isn't she? There are some question marks over her consistency.
Look at this. I think she quite enjoyed doing that.
I think Pele would be proud of that.
Oh, look at that sneaky little hand of Monia Gerard. And away the Australians come again.
I do think the Ferns can look over the mess cap. I think they can look into Irene van Dijk down here. Scanlon and Henry have that vision.
Casey Williams just swatting that out of court.
McMahon positions herself so well for the rebound, though, making that hard for Williams.
Oh, just a bit wayward, that one from McMahon. No way Laura von Berto was going to be able to collect that.
It's a crucial time here. If the Ferns can close this gap and go into half-time just 2 or 3 down, that would do their confidence the world of good.
And we've just about reached half-time, and that was the first bad pass the Australians have done. Terrific discipline. Van Dijk calling for it.
Bit slow there, Wilson.
Wilson too guilty, waiting for the call.
I'll tell you what, you can't do that with Dalton Hines down here. You're not sure what's going to come out of his mouth.
Nice feed.
Ellie Skinny little husband from the crowd.
What a great physical contest this is.
It is terrific. There's 4 goals in it. We've got a minute and a half. Oh, Scanlon!
Oh, Von Berto.
And the call goes New Zealand's way. It'll be New Zealand's throwing.
They need to score from this to seal the Ferns.
Casey Williams saying, give me the ball.
That backup from Scanlon, outstanding.
Well done, Cox. Oh, look at that from Berto. Too casual from New Zealand.
Yeah, lifts his side when a wing attack takes an intercept.
Oh, lovely from Catherine Cox. So, a minute remaining in the first half. Australia out by 5. Oh, again, Nat von Berto that time. Over the sideline.
The effort of Nat von Berto in defence of a centre is incredible to watch.
Shooter contact, penalty pass.
Oh, Langman called there. Oh no, Van Dijk called for the contact.
Gerard always backing up. Scanlon doing a great job on McMahon.
Oh, that's wonderful from Australia. And they have the centre pass. 14 seconds remaining in the first half.
Where they're so lethal, Ginny, is the fact that if McMahon is shut out of the game and Cox is on form, then they can rely on her.
7 goals. New Zealand will need to score very quickly here. Not quickly enough. McMahon going to the bench, and Pratley coming into goal attack.
It's an interesting move by Norma Thomas. 7 goals up and take the inspirational Sherelle McMahon off. A lot of pressure on Pratley now. But I can tell you that Pratley and Kat Cox do play together at club level, so they'll have a good understanding.
Oh, Cox just resuming where she left off. 28-20, Australia.
Are you surprised there aren't any changes to the Ferns, considering they were 7 goals down at half-time?
Yeah, I thought Ruth might look for something, some sort of change. I'm not sure where, in the mid-court maybe, but hey, they've obviously come out here and they're still giving it a shot.
Yeah, I guess there are times when a coach needs to show faith in her players. A lot of pressure on these girls now.
And just before we saw some fabulous one-on marking by Gilson and on Langman.
Shocking.
I think Langman did about 3 dodges, 4 dodges. Gilson was with her every time. Pratley. Oh, Cox just losing that over the baseline.
Yes, they need more of that now, the Ferns.
Gives Dalton Hines a bit of a look. Away come New Zealand. Oh, but Cox. Oh, no, she's been caught doing her best to win that back.
obstructing goal attack. Ferns obstructing.
Pearson are really forcing Wilson away from the circle.
They've got to hit that circle edge.
Ferns obstructing. Ferns contact. Contact goal defense.
Monia Gerard saying, me? Who, me?
Contact goalkeeper. No goal.
Oh, no. What's he called?
No goal.
Oh, he's called Tahuna for contact.
Well, that surprised absolutely everyone.
The crowd are not happy.
The other important aspect about having umpires when you know they're going to throw in some really random calls is you need to be up in the last quarter because you just never know what they're going to do.
Oh, what Scanlon. Here they come, New Zealand. What can they do with it?
Obstructing goalkeeper.
We're so much better, Kath, when we're looking for a bit of length. When we're getting too short, the Aussies are just too tight on
Ferns
us.
obstructing wing.
Oh,
Gosh. Van Dijk is free on the baseline then, but Wilson
Ferns
doesn't
obstructing.
seem to look.
Contact goal. Wing defense.
timing just out for Henry there, but that's what they need to do, Tanya. Come out, have a go, inspire their team.
Oh, nice lean, Williams. Pop's not wanting to shoot over it.
Australia.
This will be an Australian throw-in.
Only one goal apiece after a few minutes of play in this third quarter. Tight D.
New Zealand.
Australia stretches the lead to 8.
Ferns obstructing.
And this is where they get
goal
held up, the Ferns.
Oh, close to a house.
Contact.
Yep, the Aussie fans were calling for it.
Ferns
Liz Ellis
contact.
just about did a forward roll.
This is as good a game as I've seen Ellis play on Iron Van Dijk.
Ferns contact wing defense.
Oh, quick.
Patience.
Cox is coming out. She's using the top of the circle well, and it's opening up for the Eagles.
She's having a fine game, one of her best for Australia.
Obstructing.
She looks down at her feet as if to say, oh, lots of room there.
Yeah, the Ferns just look too slow. Like you said, Tanya, they need length. They need to move the ball more quickly.
Through the hands. And she can't regather. That's a replay ball. So,
Wing defense.
Yeah, the umpire didn't like the reaction from Wilson, so they've moved the ball down court and stood her out.
I think it's more a reaction for yourself. You just feel like you feel terrible.
Casey Williams.
That is so hard to do.
But
All
they've
about
got
the
to
timing.
use it, New Zealand, don't they? Too many of these they've thrown away.
Ferns contact.
That's better. Did you see the length coming down there? It opened up. Bang.
Yeah, well done, Casey Williams. She's played her heart out in this game.
Oh, golly. Scanlon into Natalie Von Berto.
But at least she's having a go, Jenny. Williams has got one. Scanlon had an effort there to try and get one. They've just got to keep doing that, the Silver Ferns.
Von Berto's all right, coming back.
Let's see what Casey Williams can do now.
Great jump, Williams.
Catherine Cox called for the contact, and Casey Williams has called for time.
Yes, I saw her last night in the game, Jenny, just limping around despite the fact that she was still out on court playing her very best. And she did hobble at times, and I saw her after the game, she was hobbling. Look at that.
There's that collision between Scanlon and Natalie Von Berto. But the attention now features on, was it just her ankle?
Yeah. She's had a lot of injuries during her short career, so let's hope that she can remain out on court, because she's certainly performing well.
Bit of John Denver to jolly along the crowd.
Norma Palmer has said time and time again, Jenny, that she wouldn't be too upset if Casey Williams decided to come and live in Australia. That's how good this young girl is.
I don't think we'd be letting her go, Catherine.
Grown 2 centimetres in the past 6 months, Jenny, at the age of 22. Incredible.
There's hope for me yet. Langman.
Contact, hold attack, player to pass.
Pratley, not sure about this move by Plummer, taking McMahon off and putting Pratley on.
Ferns up short there. Causing contact, spins up.
Oh, nice take, Van Dijk. Oh, gee whiz. Leading with the ball, Leah Van Dijk.
If she made contact then, I wouldn't have been surprised to see the ball turned around.
Yep. Let's have another look at this. Oh, actually,
I don't think there was much in it,
I
to
don't
tell you
think
the
there was
truth.
either.
Liz played for that one.
Mulch it what you can.
Yeah, she does that. Anything to win.
I think a few of these players that do well in amateur theatrics.
The feeds into Irene Van Dijk over the past couple of minutes have been very good. Shifting momentum here.
Yeah, New Zealand have got this lead back to 5. Still a long way to go. The crowd have come alive again. Oh, a bit late Henry on Bruto.
Pratley yet to put up a goal in this quarter.
Oh, doing well there, Pratley, hanging on. There is her first goal. Australia 31, New Zealand 25.
Shot can win the front. Shot can goal defense.
Back to 5.
Tahuna's 7th goal.
I can't believe we're already in the 3rd quarter. This game is just racing.
It's interesting to note, Tanya, that there's no one on the Silver Ferns bench.
Yeah, they've all gone to warm up, and that's pretty early with 7 minutes to go.
Center contact, hold attack.
So obviously, if there's a timeout, changes could be made, Kath.
Casey Williams dancing around the sideline with Kat Cox.
Center contact, yes.
Oh, Pratley goes down. Oh,
Win the
golly.
player to pass.
She's up.
Is Pratley not as dynamic as McMahon, known as a very accurate, steady shooter.
Oh, that one just not falling for her.
That could be crucial.
She seems to be playing a little bit nervously.
Oh. Oh. Oh, that bobble ball, but she held it. Oh,
Nice
Wilson did
take.
well. That was a challenge for the skipper.
Bonus contact.
Making them work every ball.
The pressure from Australia is just so impressive.
They just need to be patient now, the Ferns.
Contact, spins.
Adelie von Berto just threw on Langman.
The effort to go in to get free for every ball down here is unbelievable.
It was just about sitting on Van Dijk then. Oh, look at Gerard. Oh, she's pulled back. Disappointment.
It was a good effort by Gerard. This to go 4 goals down.
A break for New Zealand. They'll have the centre pass.
Bonus up shot there, bonus contact.
Oh, beautiful ball. That's just what's letting them down, isn't it? They get a run on, they get some momentum and some confidence.
Oh, that's footwork by Gerard. She just had so much speed up.
Pratley's hit the deck in front of me. Welcome to the world of netball.
She doesn't look comfortable. Turnover after
That's
turnover.
just too loose from New Zealand.
The side which steadies now is the side that will start moving ahead or closing the gap.
Both New Zealand coaches making notes. I think they might have quite a lot by the break.
The Australia's struggling to penetrate through this area now because McMahon's not there. She does so much work out front for them.
Williams has got Pratley completely covered.
Yeah.
Shot can win defensive advantage offside.
Nice.
She's just steadying the ship, isn't she, Cox? She is playing a blinder.
Adine Wilson has gone to the sideline and called for a little bit of time. We've got 4.5 minutes remaining in this third quarter. 5 goals the difference. There was a little shift in momentum, Kath, but then it's gone back, hasn't it? It's just...
As I said, the Ferns at times let themselves down, Jenny. They do some wonderful stuff. They score a couple of goals. They start closing the gap, and then they do something silly. Someone just needs to tell them, perhaps Adine Wilson, just to settle when they get a run on, because they start getting over anxious.
Norma Plummer having plenty to say.
Yeah, I'm still surprised she's taken McMahon off. I'm just wondering if McMahon's got an injury, because 7 goals up at half-time in the final of a World Championship. I just wouldn't be taking someone like that off the court.
And even now, Kath, you'd swap her now, wouldn't you?
Yes, that's what makes me think perhaps she is injured. Pratley is really struggling.
I mean, so often she's been the undoing of New Zealand sides, hasn't she? She's a match winner.
Yes, and sometimes her percentage does let her down, but she does so much more to deliver for Australia.
She's just so terrifically fierce on court too.
Yeah. Scanlon, though, doing a fine job on Pratley.
So Wilson's back, everyone's back, and Von Berto has the ball. Oh, that was better pressure from New Zealand, but Cox gathers.
Contact, goal attack, advantage offside.
It's better movement from Pratley. Just looks nervous on the shot.
Yes. It's better for her, though. 6 goals now, Australia leading. Into the final 4 minutes of the third quarter. Oh, Liz Ellis! Just,
She is having a blast out there, and that's not easy to do, I can tell you, in the final of a World Championship. Irene's there, they're just not letting it go.
Yeah, I still think they can put it into her more.
It must be because Ellis has taken some balls. They're starting to think, well, you know, a bit nervous about putting that ball up. Yes, the Ferns play their best when they let the ball go to Irene. Oh, Williams making Cox work so hard for every ball. But Australia patient.
oh, lovely. Williams all over that. And Kat Cox fall for the contact. Well, Stacey Williams a bit slow to get up, but up she is, and away we come.
Farm is obstructing.
That's better work by the Ferns. Oh, beautiful ball, beautiful.
Oh, good jump by Ellis, just deemed not quite perfect timing. So there's another break for New Zealand.
There's some criticism about Langman and her feet, but there was certainly nothing wrong with that.
Gosh, New Zealand making it hard for themselves.
Farm is obstructing.
Tate Langman, such an athlete.
Back they go to the transverse line. Nowhere for them to go.
Look at this pressure.
Oh, beautiful take.
That's what I've been wanting. Well done, Henry.
She adds so much to the team when she does that, doesn't she? And great pluck from Irene. Gerard would have thought that she had that.
Oh, she's missed it. Oh, crikey.
And quick work to Hoona. Well done.
Yeah.
Smart play. Just 3 goals of difference. We've got a game.
Oh, Pratley, nice. Oh, wonderful. Beautifully calm.
Settler for her. She hasn't been shooting that well.
Contact, goal attack.
Pratley, though, just coming through on the back of Scanlon.
She's good in attack, Scanlon. She's always on offer.
Just over a minute remaining in this third quarter.
Farm is obstructing.
Australia ahead 33-30, 34-30.
Goalkeeper. Right there.
It's confused everybody. Penalty under the post. Contact Ellis.
The arms out.
3 goals. Australia.
If the Ferns can break this, we've got one hell of a game.
Oh, wonderful pass.
That's magnificent netball.
It's back to 4 goals. We're in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Again, the Ferns need to accelerate here.
They've got to score. Take.
I don't know how she hauled that ball in. Oh,
They've got to score here, the Ferns. Van Dijk holding well. They've got to give it to her.
there's seconds left, but it's a penalty shot, so the goal will be taken. We'll just pause. And that goal counts. So, boy, have we got a bit of everything here. At 3/4 time. Well, have we got a right royal showdown waiting for us in these final 15 minutes.
Changes to Australia. Prendergast out there at wing defence. Not sure that's where they're struggling though.
Take it again, moving too soon.
She'll have another crack at that.
She just hasn't looked relaxed since she entered the game, Susan Prattley.
And you don't want to give her a free shot.
But she takes that one, 36-32. So yes, we see Judy Prendergast introduced at wing defence. And we saw Prattley come on during the 2nd quarter, and she's staying there at goal attack for Australia. Oh, well done, Liz Ellis.
She's very tentative on the shot, isn't she, Tanya Tahuna?
Yeah, it's certainly not. You see Cox shoot, she just turns and pops it up. Tahuna seems to be waiting for Liz Ellis, and Liz Ellis has got beautiful timing down here.
Oh, gosh, through the hands of Natalie von Berto. That's a rare mistake from the Australians. Wilson trying to get this ball in. There's the high one.
Oh, what a tussle these two.
Lucky to get away with that, Langman.
Oh, and quick pass. Oh. I'm sure it makes the hearts of New Zealand fans beat double pace. 36-33. Oh, down goes Laura von Berto.
Henry not phased, nor is von Berto. It's all part of the game. They're desperate.
Instructing goalkeeper. And goal defense.
Prattley does the business for Australia. Oh, look at Gerard on Tahuna. Fabulous defence.
Close to a held ball. Australian defensive pressure, incredible.
Throw in New Zealand.
Van is offside, wing attack.
I'm sure Henry is dying to put that ball into Van Dijk. We've seen a few of them.
She looked.
Centre contact.
No easy road home, is there, for the Ferns at the moment?
Pressure, pressure, pressure.
Amazing watching Gerard too. She's just pushing Tahuna out of the circle physically.
Oh, well done. Prattley back to Gerard.
So steady, Australia, when they get to this point.
Contact, goalkeeper defense. Where you are. Goal defense, you're moving too soon. You're
Pull back.
They won't want to give away a free shot.
Scanlon moving too soon before Cox had the shot.
No. I don't know where that call came from.
Very hard done by Casey Williams. That's what they'll get in this tight game.
Oh, marvellous lane. Oh. That probably... There's Chris Campbell. He's certainly earning the wrath of the locals here.
It's going to be a lot of pressure on Kath Cox here because Pratley's just not confident in the shot.
Read the my word. Pratley copped an elbow there. Quite unintentional, I think, from Casey Williams, and on runs the Helt. That was a whack and a half.
It's a bit hard to tell, but these players are desperate. Look, Casey Williams pulling in the rebound, not giving an inch, but they are here to win a world championship. There's only 11 minutes to go. They've worked so hard to get to this point, and both teams are still in with a chance.
Norma Plummer going over just to see what the go is.
Now, McMahon warming up on the sideline, so clearly she's not injured. Plummer just preferring Pratley at this stage.
Oh,
great
rebound. Just perhaps the elbow going to the cheekbone, and she's up, but it does look as though she's coming off. Norma Plummer taking the bib off.
She looks almost concussed, doesn't she, Pratley?
McMahon saying, who me? Or saying, who do you want?
Oh, giving the nod to Natalie Medhurst, her first world championship, her first world championship final. What pressure on this young girl from Adelaide. What will play into her hands, though, is she plays club level with the Bomberto sisters.
Huge call from Norma Plummer.
I can't believe it.
No, McMahon was ready to take the court, so she can't be injured, Kev.
Cannot believe it. They were 7 goals up when she was on, but nevertheless, Medhurst has got the call.
Oh, and Wilson looking desperately there for someone to pass to. Pluto goes for a slide. Prendergast just called for contact. Tahuna disengaging herself from Gerard. Gerard called for the contact.
Oh, that's a silly effort by Gerard. This is where the Ferns get to all the time, don't they? 3 goals down. If they can break Australia here, they are in with a great show. Look at the contact. 63 Australia, just 37 New Zealand. So Australia, obviously, the more physical side. Oh, here we go.
Medhurst wanting to fire it back, but she didn't want to fire it to Dean Wilson.
So the Ferns must score here.
Cheryl Scanlon at the back. Oh, beautiful work from Medhurst. Defence on the pass. That's better.
Nice feed. Good position by Van Dijk.
Fabulous lead from Adams. I don't know how that ball got through. That was a break for the New Zealanders. 35-37, they trail. This is just gripping.
Put it in to Van Dijk. She's holding. She's one-on-one.
Yep.
Gerard obviously playing games out near to the circle. Pull closer to the post.
Prendergast called for the contact. New Zealand inched their way. They're now within 1 goal of Australia. 9 minutes remaining in this final. Tahuna this time, called for the contact.
These teams have played in 4 World Championship finals before. The biggest margin has been 2 goals. We are in for a ripper. So much pressure on Medhurst now and Cox. Oh, she needs to land this for her side.
Oh, distance. Back out to 2. Nice arm, Prendergast. Oh, he's called her for the contact. Van Dijk saying, hey, hey.
She wants it. They just won't give it to her. This is pressure netball.
Yes, the long balls might inspire a side, but you have to make the right choice at the right time.
Yeah, I think Mr. Hines got that one right.
So much pressure on these players.
Medhurst called for the contact. Oh no, it's just out. Here come the Ferns. Oh,
Lucky Joey Henry, she couldn't pick that up again because it would have been playing her own.
Ferns obstructing shoulder.
very lucky there too, New Zealand. Oh, nicely tidied by Van Dijk.
Contact, goal attack, pillar to pass.
It's like a line out there on the transverse line.
So much pressure, physical presence by all players, forcing New Zealand back our Australia. Just need to be patient, let go of the right ball.
Langman there just calling for time. Just a tap on the around the eye region. I think it didn't look too tough.
No, it's extremely tough out there. She's a tough character, Laura Langman. I'm sure she'll be okay. And let's not forget, these players have played a lot of netball over the past 8 days. So they're running on heart, they're running on adrenaline, they're running on desperation.
So we have just under 7 minutes remaining in this game. 2 goals, Australia lead New Zealand.
Well, this is interesting, Tanya. Cheryl McMahon coming on at goal. Shoot now. Nat Medhurst still out there, and Pat Cox going to the bench.
I'll be honest with you, Kath, I can't quite work it out. I just thought Cox was outstanding. I would have left it how it was, but hey, if it pays off for Norma Plummer, we'll wait and see.
Well, I think if Australia don't get up, a lot of questions will be asked about those moves by Plummer. Ruth Aitken putting her faith in almost all of her starting 7, except putting Henry on after the first quarter ahead of Seymour.
Might be a little bit more serious than perhaps we thought for Langman.
Yes, the medical staff certainly look concerned, don't they?
Have another look at this. I think, was it a shoulder bone?
Yeah, the temple into the shoulder there.
Yeah. That would hurt.
The fact that she stayed down on the ground this long is concerning.
Yeah, I think she might be just about out of time. Dalton Hines coming over now to say, I think time's up.
And Seymour has got the centre bib on. She's warming up. She's ready to go. Laura Langman's a tough cookie.
Wouldn't be too bad a substitute, though, would it?
No.
Look at that, she's still holding onto the ball.
Advantage, contact, goal defence.
Nice ball, Wilson.
Oh, gosh. Van Dijk flat on her back. Just a little leg tangle, I think.
Yes, there's no question that Australia have been a lot more physical than the Silver Ferns in this game.
So, Tahuna. Look at Gerard just backing. She certainly makes you wait sometimes, doesn't she, Tahuna?
She's not the speediest shooter in town.
So it's 1 goal, 6.5 minutes remaining. Oh, Langman going high on the edge of the circle.
Well, let's see what this makeup does for Australia. There'll be a lot more rotation in the circle now with these movers, Medhurst and McMahon. They do combine well together. It's up to them to shoot the goals, though.
They've definitely lost a bit of height in there. Losing Cox.
Contact, goalkeeper.
Williams called for contact near the edge of the circle.
It was almost a tackle, Jenny.
Great pressure, Scanlon. Here comes the turnover. Oh, but no. Oh, the Bombertos batting their way to possession.
Yeah, their parents would have been proud of that.
Oh,
Pressure on McMahon now after that air ball.
Contact, goal defence.
just as New Zealand get the break, Australia win it back.
Shooting at just 69% at the moment, Australia. Oh, that's an amazing lead.
Oh, but she's called for the contact. She can't believe it.
Well, I guess you just can't afford to miss those ones, can you?
Medhurst called for the contact. Really, it's all very well winning these turnovers, but they've got to do something with it.
This game is well and truly open for the Silver Ferns now.
They score this. Is this?
No! Total misunderstanding between Wilson and Van Dijk.
That's pressure.
Ball attack, penalty pass.
It's all about not making any errors at this stage.
Contact, fair enough.
Langman there called for contact. Henry going through offside.
Yes.
So free pass in the circle. Williams going high.
Great lean, Williams.
Contact. Contact. On the ball.
No, McMahon will have a penalty.
You don't want to give her 2 shots too because she's struggling.
I've never seen McMahon miss so many.
So we're back to 2, 39-37, 4 minutes remaining in the game.
Look at that from Von Berto. Unlucky.
She can't believe that, Langman. Oh, gosh, Gerard's quick.
She's had a great game, Gerard.
New Zealand throw-in.
They are very hesitant to look for Van Dijk.
Oh, look at Gerard on Tahuna. She is all over her.
Look at Tahuna. Oh, gosh, Larris has got that one.
These girls are feeling the pressure. This is so intense out there. Irene Van Dijk under the post. That doesn't happen very often.
We've got 3 minutes left in this game.
It's amazing. Australia hadn't made many changes or any changes to their starting 7 during the week. And here they are with Medhurst and McMahon in attack. Great defensive work by Scanlon and Williams. They had them totally covered.
McMahon and Williams link arms. They're doing the polka.
Good to see.
Ferns
Gamesmanship.
obstructing. Ferns obstructing.
Medhurst free.
I thought she was going to miss that.
Yes, you think Tahuna makes you nervous when she hesitates.
And that was a break for Australia. They extend that lead back to 3.
What will Aussie do here, Kath? Play it around?
Yeah, they'll just be patient now. Did you see that one, Tanya?
Oh. It's a step, though.
Prendergast going all the way with Wilson.
The Kiwis have got to get this ball. They haven't got a lot of time.
They've got 2 minutes, Tanya. They're down by 3. There's one. And with the centre pass, Langman will want to get this ball away quickly.
Yes, if it's a draw, we're going to extra time.
This is the biggest centre pass of their lives.
They need to be patient here.
Oh, great pull from Van
Dijk.
Dijk.
Great time.
Oh, it's gone around the ring. And Ellis again getting up. That is terrific play, Liz Ellis.
They'll play it slow now, Australia. They'll run the clock down a touch if they can. The Silver Ferns have to man up and have a go at the ball if they can. They need a turnover. Great
She's
effort,
kept it in
Williams.
play. It's gone to McMahon. Henry called for the contact.
Everyone is just so desperate out there.
We are into the final
No,
minute.
it's Australia's centre pass. They're playing the game.
Time is slipping by here for New Zealand. Oh, Australia regains. Williams on her knees.
They have to turn this ball over. If they land this, the game is over.
McMahon sinks it. 42-38. That is it. New Zealand will take the centre pass. But the netball crown is slipping away here.
Yes, the Australian bench is pumping. They know they've won this one.
There goes the final whistle. number 9 for Australia, and the seat of netball